Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing some more Paradise Killer today. I'm pretty excited to get back into the game. To be honest, I've been dying to play it more. This game is really, really fun for me. Um, it just got so much atmosphere. It's dripping with style, and that's not something you get a lot with indie games. I mean, or indie games, to be honest. But you can tell that they really put a lot of heart into the style of the game. So I'm pretty excited to get back into it. Um, we haven't figured too much out about who the criminal is yet, or at least in our opinion, the criminal is yet. But I've got some suspicions, for sure. God, that is such a pretty sky to come into when you start the game up. Let's toggle our flashlight. Okay, so last time before we stopped, we were talking to Crimson, my waifu over here. We even hung out with her, which was really cool to build up our relationship. Case files. This. Oh, I haven't upgraded yet. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Thank you, EC, for letting me know. I would have continued playing without having any idea I hadn't updated it. Anyway. Okay, so I can still buy clues from her. So I'm probably going to have to do that. Now, let's see. I don't trust Doom Jazz particularly, but I'm not super against him. Um, Now, oh, it doesn't give me the option of looking at Yuri. Maybe I've already purchased Yuri's stuff. Um, can you tell me anything about the marshal stationed at the Fossil? I already told you. One of the guards was Voth, Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset. You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for those lifts. Oh, you know she ain't waiting for those lifts. Why would Carmelino want to kill the council? You know this costs, right? A pleasure doing business. Carmelina isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family was barred from ever being on the council. You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from grace? He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo. Cosmic deceit deceived him with promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crime grudge in a ritual. That would give Cosmic deceit enough power to resurrect. Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution, and the rest of his family being barred from accountancy for eternity. The release was sent. Kamalina is on the throne right now. Judge thinks they made the right call. It's a temporary situation. She's the highest rank outside of the council, and we're about to move to a new perfect island that Carmelina designed. This transition to our eternal home needs to go right, and she's best placed to get us through this. Has Carmelina protested the ruling in the past? She submitted motions to have the ruling overturned, and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. Can I see those motions? Of course. I pulled them from the moon database. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. So Carmelita had told us that in the last stream that she had no interest in ruling. So this is new. About 25 years ago, Carmelita went into isolation for a year. No one saw her. Any idea why? She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor. Sorry about my accent, by the way. I know you're British, and so it probably sounds horrible, but I'm just trying to get as close to her voice as possible. Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe it means something. I'll see what I can find. Oh, there we go, Yuri. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia on the last side of an island. You should speak to her. What do you know about Lydia and Sam? I know it will cost you. I know about their last job. What last job? Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world of assassination for good, right? So Lydia was an assassin. It isn't that easy. Once you're in that world, you are bound to it until you fulfill all your duties. The assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had to do one last job. She had to destabilize the government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for a regime change. Why did she tell me this? We've been friends for millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her do the job. They were in together. It's not as romantic as the story they told everyone, is it? Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that. Is this what the council matter is? A regime change? Who can say? Was it revenge, a crime of passion, a regime change? You got some investigating to do. Okay, so I'm not going to get more hints from her right now. Only because I think it's a good idea to probably try to get some of that information myself. I was just trying more like to... Where is that? There's an item somewhere around here. Is there a chance it's above me? Oh, because it looks like there's blood or rust on these pipes. Where would it be? How are you doing today? It sucks that I don't know I can't find that item, but I'm sure I'll be able to find that stuff later. In the meantime, I'm gonna go. Ooh. Let's walk to the other side, huh? Haha! Parkour saves the day again. Those are cool fires. I'm doing alright, you know. I had some Burger King for breakfast, which is kind of unhealthy for me, but tasty nonetheless. Green Crest? Okay, I haven't found any Green Crest yet. Oh, it's Shinji! Joy! Joy, oh joy. Just in case you haven't seen Shinji before, he's kind of an awful prick. This is a new one. C2. Oh, hey, it's got Crimson on it. That's cool. Acid's favorite obtained. Premium beer marketed by the Arcane Idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavored and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone. Contemplating all those things you're going to do. Yeah, this game's really fun. So it's called Paradise Killer. It's an open world mystery game with no definitive answers. So your job is you're an investigator trying to solve the murder of the ruling council. And they're trying to pin it on someone, right? There's this guy named Henry who's not a member of the Syndicate, which is the group I'm a part of, who got possessed by a demon, and yeah, it kind of has that feeling ish. So anyway, so he got possessed by a demon, right? Ooh, that's nice. Let my worries fade away. He got possessed by a demon. He was locked up for being possessed, and he broke out of possession out of his confines the same night the council was destroyed. But the problem with that, right, is that it's too clean. And how did he break out? He's been sedated. Everyone seems to be blaming him for it, but it's much more likely that it was someone else who broke him out to use as a scapegoat. So it doesn't feel like it was actually him. To me, it feels like it was definitely one of the people on the island. And so we're trying to... Yeah, they let him go. Exactly. He got captured again, so I will have to go talk to him eventually, which I'm going to do probably next, after I talk to the leader of the security force, who I'm kind of suspecting was part of it. Honestly, if I had the choice, I would say it's everyone on this goddamn island. Maybe with the exception of Crimson, because none of them seem to like her. Who murdered the council. Because they all have motive, right? All of them have motive to murder the council, including Crimson. But she's my waifu, so I can't really say it was her. This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted, and the illusion falls apart. That's poetic. I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm an asshole, but I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard, though. You're doing well. You're making me blush, Love Dies. Peace. So, Shinji is a demon. He's very weak because he's not in possession of anyone's body, but he's always showing off his dick, which is censored by a little happy face, or emoji. In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend. Anyway, and he's always flipping me off. He's got 4 arms. He's kind of a dick. He's also the first character you meet in the game. Can I jump that? I forgot I have double jump now. This is a part of the city I have not been to yet, so this is interesting. Right now I'm just kind of exploring and grabbing some stuff. But yeah, I'm really under the impression that an accurate alarm clock. Time is meaningless on the islands, with citizens cling to these old signifiers from their old lives for comfort. Okay, that's the one that's been open. I think someone's letting him using him as a scapegoat. Now, I don't think it could be just one person either, because there's so many people, and there's a lot of things that they would have to do in order to let him go. Not only is he sedated, so they're going to have to counteract the sedation on him, but he's guarded, and he's on an island. So someone's going to need to transport him or leave him with a boat to move on. There's a jet ski on the island. Everyone's being tracked on the island as well. So there's these things called nightmare computers that are attached to houses, and they track who's going in and out. And so we didn't. The thing is, we didn't see the possessed man, Henry. He's not on the nightmare computer going into the council chamber, which means someone let him in, or he never went in there. The thirst must be killed so we can move on. So that's really suspicious, right? Right off the get-go. Cool. Having double jump is really nice. I unlocked it by taking a bath. It was great. It was like, will you spend 5 blood crystals for this bath? And I was like, I mean, sure. It's like, you feel lighter, like really lighter. You can now double jump. I was like, dope. I had no idea that was a thing in the game, but it really helps. I have a feeling this game would be easier to turn my camera on if it was a controller, but mouse and keyboard isn't terrible. Cheerful children's book obtained, an inspirational book about a girl that dreamed of cartoon cakes. Sounds wonderful. There's also, they worship gods who are aliens, basically, and the demons are also aliens. I don't know what the difference between them is. Okay, that's the one I've already opened. Doesn't seem like there's much of worth in this apartment complex, but that's okay. There was also a rappel line attached to the roof of the council building, which is definitely suspicious, because the rappel line didn't go to where the bodies were found. So it might be a red herring. Someone might have used it for something else, but it's still pretty suspicious to me. Aha. Another item. Ill-fated ring pulls. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what the point of these little collectibles is. There was one that I found that was for a quest. So that might be what the point is, but who knows. Okay, so I'm going to go see, is your cursor a heart? Yes, it is. It's wonderful, right? My cursor is most definitely a heart. I can run with shift. Yeah, I can. Yeah, so this bridge retracts, right? And he would have had to have either used this bridge to get across, which is guarded, or taken a boat. Ooh, that's not creepy in the slightest. And so this game is super pretty, and then it gets creepy like right off the bat. There was this tower I had to climb up that had a bunch of statues on it, and each time you went up a level of the tower, the statues got creepier. Okay. This prison is not fun in the slightest. Anyway, so they worship aliens as gods. Hold on. What the fuck? This bitch. I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language. I'm just gonna give her a horrible voice because that's a bitch thing to do. Good to see you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko, 14. Born in Mihai Day, Romania in AD 991, under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai Day, Romania, during the reign of the gods. She was drafted in the army of New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand combat and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the new Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. See, what kind of voice should I give this one? I'll brief you on the murderer. Suspected murderer. We haven't been to trial yet. Everyone gets a fair shake. Jesus. Which means... Shut the hell up. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Petit. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in an isolation cell, full of inhibitors, ever since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recess of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island. Took his chance and I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 2352. You appear uninjured. This is Masahiro Heavy Industries, Bleeding Edge Shikagawa Power Armor.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The armor wasn't enough to stop a citizen. When you face a demon in battle, you get to comment, freak.
The investigator is here.
How did Henry get a murder weapon? So that's the other thing. We noticed that Henry, the cuts on the guards were clean cuts with a clean knife. Henry's knife, which they took from him, was damaged, meaning that the knife blade couldn't have made the clean cuts. He took my combat knife. When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. I would have made a serrated cut. Yeah, exactly. The cut itself was clean, and there was it would have talked about edges if they were actually done by the damaged knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran. Where did you find him? Outside the council building at 0003 or 12:03 a.m. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We were not able to traverse the second holy seal. Our trebui, Saate, Aduni, Naivi, and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island, Love Dice.
Crime is repulsive.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute him. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night. And a report on Labagio's history. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjazz if you want to know more. This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical report for Henry. Doomjazz examined him last night about his arrest. Syndicate health assessment, document citizen version. Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no signs of abnormalities or intoxication. Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show his blood matches several victims in the council murder. Okay, so that's the other thing. He wasn't intoxicated, which doesn't make any sense considering that he's been sedated. Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness, but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion. During the patient's possessions 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in the blood of the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him. During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white outrage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors, but they just said that he wasn't intoxicated at all. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened. Well, everything checks out. This is by Henry Starr, according to Akiko. She claims he broke free at 2352 and was found at 0003. Starlight can crunch the numbers. The distance and times don't match up. He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, reached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and have got back to the penthouse entrance to be found in the time Akiko claims. Yeah, that's 11 minutes. Who the fuck are you? The prime suspect, a citizen born to Arena Division 27 years ago, father unknown, arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture, imprisoned in a desolate cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology, and suddenly he developed an interest in occult mathematics. I said, who the fuck are you? An investigator with very little patience. Go fuck yourself. We doing this the hard way? Like I have a choice. Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is. That's weird, isn't it? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom? No DNA check? Nothing? You've been in and out of Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else. Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother. You broke the law and started communicating with gods. An act forbidden because the psychic pathways open to allow demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I need something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology. Said I was a gifted astral communicator or some shit. There we go. 25 years ago, Yuri took books on demonology out of the office, out of the secret vaults. So it was Yuri who gave him the books. You don't know who it was. Are you fucking deaf? Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into this. I'm going to need a drink after this. I'm going to. Stop it. You couldn't handle communicating with the cosmic beings, and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you, and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and killed your mother, and Grace Bloodline's our chief exorcist. Whatever you fucking say. I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession. The fuck do you understand? I don't even know you. What do you know about demons? I used to be the head of the Paradise Cycle Unit. My investigations touched on gods and demons. Used to be? I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled. Poetic. Two lawbreakers, what could go wrong? Are we going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
The investigator is here.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones. Blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's been had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior. You got any fucking questions or what? Yeah, hang out with him? No, thank you. What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator? You syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world onto your shithole island and treat us like cattle. We worship your gods until you leech our psychic energy. I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks. What about the demon inside of you? I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision. It'll make you kill. This demon is pure rage. White-hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorching to nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Did you kill the council and martial guards? I don't remember. I've been told I killed him. Maybe I did. My memory is fleeting like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about that night? New night. New night, the warrior goddess. My mind is like a desert covered in fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see new nights. Did someone say new night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess? Is this before or after you were found by the marshals? I don't fucking know, investigator. Why do you go and find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Did you see Yuri last night? Who the fuck is that? Tell me how you escaped. You fucking tell me, investigator. I can't remember. Can you remember anything before you escaped? Agitation, screams inside of me. They woke me up for the first time in years. Screams? Yeah, there was a burst of them. Like my whole body was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world. Any idea what caused this? It's your fucking job to find out. Did you kill the martial guards outside of the council building? Yes. No. If you say so. No memory. Are you beginning to get the hint? Tell me about how you ended up like this. What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it. That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion. We all need a hobby. And now I'm here. Henry, did you go through the second Holy Seal? The what? Did you go to a plateau on a barely known planet in space to get the council last night? Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean? No memory? You're beginning to get it. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Who the fuck is that? Did you see the architect last night? Who? Did you see Crimson? Who the fuck is that? Did you see the doctor last night? How should I know? Did you see Witness and Then last night? Oh, I do know about that. Loads. I know so much. My mind is bursting with knowledge about whatever you're talking about. Fuck off. Fucking dick. But I get it. Like, I understand why he'd be upset. I mean, he's fucking trapped here. Oh god, there's so much. I don't want to talk to her.
Paradise feels wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this in my normal voice because my voice is fucking dying, okay? Because I gotta go through a lot of questions with her. Except for her. I'll read her. Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen. The Lapa Jew isn't a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon. Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there, and we found him outside of the council building. You don't have any doubts? Are you stupid? Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime? They did it. Don't waste my time. You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate? What do you think? Is that a... Oh my god. Have you got a motive, Akiko? She's so... There's a bunch of people... I don't like Akiko at all. I don't have a motive. I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honor and live to serve.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
I'll assume that's a no then. Does your relationship with Captain Bond have anything to do with this?
The investigator is here.
An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable.
You're out of your mind.
Love died. All that remains are the facts.
You've been asking for the marshals to be abducted, haven't you?
Not believing Buddha.
It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. We've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime of all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for example? You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous, undaunted by the world.
Bad feeling about this.
Is that denial, then? Of course. You have found out. You are going to be punished. Next island for your relationship with your marshals. That gives you a clear motive. Kill the council, protect yourself.
Put your head on a spike.
Which means you are full of shit. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I'm a woman of honor. We'll see about that. Your alibi. Yeah, that was 11 minutes. There's no way he did that in 11 minutes. Like, it takes me that long to even get to that area of the map. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi. Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found. I called witness when it happened.
Why?
He oversees the Inman Island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure out the syndicate members. What about the council? My best marshals were guarding them. They reported out in the all clear. But then they were killed.
Want to die?
You want to die by my hand?
Is here.
What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize a search for Henry. I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. It could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal Marshal stopped responding. That's when we found out Henry outside the council building. 003. That's precise. Being precise is my job. Can anyone corroborate this?
Signor Chico.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you? No, it's not.
Remains obscured.
An investigator can't go off your word. Witness can confirm the phone call, and marshals will confirm the rest. He did confirm the phone call.
Find, not hunch.
My records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence.
Got it.
Do you know where KHX is? No, he's been missing for several days. Have you searched for him? What do you think? The marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of an island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No, if he wants to disappear, let him. Even though a mass murder happened last night. He didn't do it. Henry did. Of course. Does the doc have a motive for killing the council? Jesus. I don't have anything to say about the doctor. Got a photo of you in his boat.
Chico.
Do you have a history? Did you see the doctor last night? I told you he came to examine Henry after he found. That was after the murder? Did you see him before? No, I was busy. You know about a back door to Giles' clinic? That Pula. He brought down the power grid a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew out. He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did.
That's strange.
How did he bring down the power? The gravity fully drive kicks out an infallible amount of power, but the grid is fragile if balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests he was doing that need extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the syndicate moves too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment in the HQ, sorry. Well, when he fires up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back up, a number of systems blew out and caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed? He has a lot of visitors and likes the secrecy. That Pula wasn't in any rush. He smooth talked his way out of it. There's nothing to report about Henry seeing Unite during his escape. The babbling of a Labagoo, possessed by a demon. There's only one statue of Unite on the island, correct? Why does it matter? Where is it?
You want to die?
Why do you care?
Test me.
Just answer the question. Statues in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers. So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you.
Is this a fact?
I'm just going to ask Kiko. Did you take him through the barracks last night? Are you out of your mind? You think I helped you escape? Nonsense. Goodbye. Henry went through HQ to get to the council building. Why didn't he show up on the HQ logs? Nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entry. What is this? The logs contradict your report. What do you want me to say? I don't know how things work. Maybe there was malfunction. Maybe he found his way to slip past. Does that seem likely?
You need to back off.
Did you see Yuri last night? You're making me mad. Who cares what his alibi is? The murderer is in his cage. How did Henry manage to escape? I thought I gave you a report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating.
Like this.
Okay, I get it. How did the bars of the breach get broken? Henry broke through them. What if he didn't?
Sure.
Starlight's analysis of the residue of the bar says explosives. Starlight is wrong. Your little machine's trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? The Labagoo played us. The inhibitors need to be stronger. The reports say they were the correct dosage. What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon can slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors need to be lower. The demon maintains this act, and when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes us move. Is that likely? It's likely as anything, not that it matters, it is what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? There's just one prisoner that he was supposed to be sedated. Sorry, I got mints in my mouth. I get those sour ones, and then I just put like 50 of them in. Why not take a squad of marshals just to be sure? I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engage in their final prayers. I wanted to have one of them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Yeah, so everybody but the Syndicate was killed before they moved to the next island. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. What can you tell me about the guards at the Forge Floor, Lucille? Soldiers of honor. My two most trusted soldiers. How did Henry get to jump on two highly ranked marshals? It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell. A demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them. Unknown. Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts or fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword?
That's a lie, Nenorochito.
There had better be a stunning reason why you're asking. Checking a lead. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals. Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories. Investigator, here. This sword has seen some use. The blade was nicked. Oh, that's what it was. So the cuts on the marshals were unclean, and the knife that they found was clean. Thank you, Kiko. Do you think the knife used to kill the first Holy marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
The investigator is here.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade? Well, knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. Tell me about you and Bob. Captain Bob. Don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank.
Is this a fact?
You are in a relationship with him.
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Watch yourself. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice Pista investigator going missing? That was a threat. This bitch is straight up threatening me. She's going down. I took a blood sample from dead marshals. They don't match records.
Nenorochito.
What is this now?
Like this.
I don't think those dead bodies are marshals. That is total shit, investigator. I'm just choosing to say that is shit.
I have a bad feeling.
Starlight ran the samples. Are you saying? I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the Central Syndicate. It's wrong. Yeah, it's seeming to me like she's behind this, for sure. At least partially. Did you see the architect last night?
Nenorochito.
You should ask her. I'm not her babysitter. Did you see Crimson?
Nenorochito.
But I had my hands full last night. I don't know where Crimson was, but ask her. Did you see Witness? He was at his apartment. My marshal secured him when Henry escaped. You know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? What do you want? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon didn't want to die with him. The demon would have escaped into the island. So why execute him on the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got to see by God. Don't forget that. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? I know the Labaku and the cell got through it and killed the council.
Back off.
I also know you're wasting time and not executing him. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Okay, so we've done everything we need to do here, right? I need to go to the barracks. To look at that statue. I don't think the barracks are here, though. I'm pretty sure the barracks are that building I found last time. It was a building that the guards wouldn't let me go to. I'm just going to go ahead and walk back. I don't want to spin the blood crystals to fast travel. So now I've interviewed most of the people on the island at this point. There's a couple of people I still haven't gotten a chance to. Like, whoever that is. There's also like a grave area I need to go to. I'm going to ask this guard a question if it will let me. Before I actually go back into traveling around the island. Nope, he won't let me. Barracks, secure tunnel. I'd like to be able to enter the barracks. It's truly unfortunate, but it's okay. Okay, so we've thoroughly talked to Akiko and Henry. Now Henry may have been the killer at this point, but I don't think that he did it alone without help, for sure. The desk apartments. Okay, I've been in here. I think if I can... There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's that guard. See, that's Yuri. Lily, welcome to the stream. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're just playing some Paradise Killer. Currently, I just finished talking to the general, and I don't really trust her. We're looking for clues to figure out who the hell is doing all these, did the murder of the ruling council of this island. How are you doing, Lily? And welcome everyone to the stream. This is a really fun game. At least in my opinion. Hi, Sinfully Kayla. Hayato as well. Thank you so much for rating me. I just saw that. Thank you so much. And X Snowbullet, thank you so much for the follow. Leighton, yeah, Raid sends your viewers before you in stream. You're still live. Oh, yeah. I am completely lost. Where was I even going to? That's the judge. I want to go talk to Yuri again, because that bastard has some information for me. I always read before I end just in case. That's a good idea, to be honest. And then... Okay, so I saw that already. That's the Tamago thing. Sinfully Kayla, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, look! Bear-chan! Oof. So, give me the breakdown. Okay. So, breakdown of the game. You are an investigator on an island called Paradise. There have been 24 separate iterations of this island so far. They're ruled by a group called the Syndicate, who are trying to revive gods who are also aliens. It's kind of complex. Anyway, the ruling council of the Syndicate is murdered on the night before they move on to the next island. They blame this guy possessed by a demon for the murder, but the judge doesn't think that this is a black and white case. The judge thinks that there's something else going on, so they bring you out of exile in order to solve the murder. So I'm trying to get witness testimonies and figure out exactly what's going on. It's an open world mystery game that has like extreme sci-fi and really deep lore. It's pretty interesting so far. There's a lot of combative people, so there's a lot of people who could be the killer, and there's no correct answer according to what I've heard. Yeah, it's really, really good. I like it. Oof. Your name tag says Bear-chan. Is that your name, Bear-chan? Oof. You look expectant. Are you after treats? Oof, oof. I'll see if I can find you some treats. Oh, what a cutie. Okay, so I don't have treats yet. It looks like that may be a quest for me. So let's see if I can find something. I wonder if there's a vending machine around, or if I'll just have to find something lying around. Fifth island sequence, the Sin of Silence. Our architect, Romeo Silence, is deceived by cosmic deceit. Also, Lady Love Dies. I need her in my harem. Yeah, she's thick, and I love her name. Lured into treason against us by a god, he is executed. His Silence family are forbidden from ascending to the council. There's clear magic in the world. I don't know how far it goes, but the architect built the island. So they have enough power to straight up build an entire island with their magic. That's Crimson. She's my waifu. Okay, I don't have the upgrade required to go in there yet. But I'll work on it. Lady Love Dies is an appropriate addition to any harem. She's just so thick. Plus, I mean, like, if you get murdered, she's totally going to solve that case. She don't give zero fucks. Oh, hey! Everyone gets to meet Shinji. This is Shinji. Shinji's a dick. He's also got his dick hanging out. He's got 4 arms, and 2 of them are always flipping you off. Isn't Shinji the best? Do you think it's a bit of a flaw? What is? Allowing possessed citizens to stay on the island. You people are all about getting rid of demons. It's one of your main things. You never shut up about it. It is a little convenient that a perfect weapon will be left on the island and not eliminated. Good scapegoat as well. You think that's what happened? I really don't care, Love Dies. I'm shooting the shit. She see you around. And then he explodes. I looked at the game on Steam. The first thing I saw was a weird crouching square head naked alien monk man with a... That's him! Yeah. That's Shinji. Shinji is a demon. And he's also a dick. He's all over the island. I love that fucking blimp. dick demon, yeah. That's what I've been calling him. Because he's always got his dick out. He's not to be confused with a demon dick. True. A demon dick might be fun. A dick demon, not so much. I wonder where this is taking me. Citizen housing, okay. This is new. Yeah, so Shinji is absolutely awful. He's the first character you meet in the game. And he freaked me the fuck out, to be honest. He was at my door, fucking, like, hi! Who the... I love her headphones. I really want those. If I could have any accessory from this game, it would be Lady Love Dies' headset. Bar through the heart. Island sequence 23, Memento. 23rd island sequence, this one was nearly perfect. It lasts for so long. Carmelina is truly a genius. Find a winning ring pull on a can of Dead Nebula's new acid favorite premium beer and win a worship date with your favorite idol. Pray. That's awesome. I wonder if I can win that. I want her entire outfit. Give it now, but in black instead of red, and purple instead of gold. That'd be nice. I might be able to jump this if I'm lucky. Oh, fuck yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing that, but I have double jump, so I might as well fucking do it. Yeah, her outfit is fantastic. Not safe for work. Oh, Faye, when you finish, I posted something to your Discord. Not safe for work. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Does it have something to do with this game? Cool. So I totally broke into his backyard. Knife through the heart storeroom. A safe sealed by Nightmare Computer. Okay, so I don't have the correct ones. Oh, did I not install the update? Has something to do with EC. Oh, okay, I'll have to check it out. Inventory, upgrades, install. That's Cosmos, so I'm worried that I might have missed out on a computer at this point. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm quite a fan of non-safe for work stuff. I don't think I can actually look at these computers because I don't have the proper upgrades. I'm missing pyramids, okay. Give me that goat head waifu as well. No, she's mine, sorry. Crimson totally claimed. You can have every other waifu on the island, but you cannot have Crimson. Ooh, a memory. The Way of Blood bar. 25th island sequence. So this is in the future. Why do it? Why do what? The crime, the murder, the paradise killing. To reshape the world. When you pull a trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world is gone and exists in history. Then history is forgotten. The world is remade or reshaped. It depends. We all live in the new world after that. We're going to have to throw down the streets for the right to throw down the sheets. The world must get reshaped a lot. More than you know. Yeah, so sometimes I get visions of the future. Age for longer and special constructed crypts, tended to by self-professed ghouls. Their obsession took them and warped them. All they do is caress the barrels until it's time to bottle. That's interesting. Fucking Shinji, man! I could really go for a cocktail! How did you get into cocktails? When the bar closes, I hang out on the roof and down whatever is left. Cocktails are one of the few good things humans have made. What's your favorite? I like a nice mojito. Lots of rum and mint. We should stop this conversation. It's been so long since I had a mojito. Wanna grab a few and watch the island die? No can do. Whatever. And then he blows up. There's something somewhere around here. I love those clouds. Like, the developers really spent some time on this, on the weather of this game. So I don't see anything up here, but I do see something down there. There's also no fall damage, by the way. Apparently that's intrinsic of the islands, so... do I want to question this guy, or do I want to explore? I want to explore. I'll come back to him eventually. Okay, cool. I'm not trapped. Ooh, that's new. I wonder what's over there. Let's go down there. So, if you're wondering why the island's so empty, they purge all the non-syndicate members of the island before they move on to the next one, and then they just refill the island with new citizens. It's a little fucked up. And the blood crystals I'm picking up are the currency of the world. Kayla, how about we share? I'm sure there's enough waifus to go around for all of us. You can have her on weekends, and I get her the rest of the time. This is the boarding point for boat trips which go around the island. Sign says the boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days ago. There's no reason given. I wonder why. Why wouldn't he shut them down already? Okay, so cool. I can save here. That'll be good. So I can fast travel here whenever I need to. And let's unlock another fast travel point. Fast traveling costs money, and so I don't really want to do it as much as possible, even though it does make my life way more convenient. But the developers put so much time into the island, and it's actually not that large. I mean, there's a lot here, right? But, like, I'm not complaining about size. It's just, like, it's not that much of a pain to go through. Blind stop and stop, geometric, crisscrossing the air, but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get a life. Hayato, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We're just playing some Paradise Killer, if you didn't know already. Investigating the murder of the ruling council. They've got a scapegoat in mind, but I think that there's more to find out here. I can end the game at any time, by the way. Like I can go turn in my clues at any time, and then we can get a verdict. But I want to make sure that I have everything possible first. What's nice is that every new music file goes into the shuffle playlist, and if you don't like one, you can just remove it. I'm glad it warns you of the fact that it doesn't autosave. Yeah. Ancient text. Aha. This double jump is easily one of the most valuable skills gained in this game, for sure. So these are the things that log them. Okay, I need the pyramids upgrade, which I don't have. So it's logging me being here, which is crazy. Like, it's taking pictures of me there. 19th island sequence, when you sat with me and looked at the moon. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look, there's fish. There's fish in this one. Not all of them have fish, but some of them do. Now, there might be more out on that beach, but that's a lot of exploring off into nowhere to do. I need that next upgrade, which means I need to buy soda. So I need to look for vending machines. At least they reward you for exploring with a bunch of extra stuff. Like, I wouldn't have nearly as much money as I do if I hadn't gone off exploring a lot. And I haven't even covered most of the island yet, and I've already played it for like 6 hours. It's a pretty decently sized game, especially for an indie game. They put a lot of work into it. I talked to the devs on their Twitter a bit, and I'm thinking about, since I like playing tabletop so much, making a tabletop for this, because I'd love to game master it. It's just such a cool feeling that I'd love to see this in a D&D or D20 Modern type of setting. I'm trying to figure out what system I'd use for it. Oh, is that a ghost? Horrified ghost. It happened right here. Can you believe it? Believe what? Horror. Oh, waking horror. This island is a carnival of nightmares. It has its charms. You're insane. All of you. Insane. You're lucky. You were got by him. By who? The vampire. The horror. The vampire horror. A vampire killed you? On this beach, a nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. So I'm thinking she can only see ghosts because she's got psycho powers or whatever. She was head of the psycho task force. Did the marshals investigate? No one cared. No one believes in vampires. It happened. I saw in the doctor's office there were some notes on vampire killings. I can't leave this place until I know there's evidence. Oh hey, I've already found the evidence. I found the evidence when I searched for surgery at the Syndicate HQ. You were the 5th victim. The murders were covered up. The cause of vampirism was never found. The killer was caught because of you. See? The killer left a trace of saliva on you. They found him a citizen. The horror's gone! I can ascend. Take this, a blue demon gave it to me. He could see me. That's cool. So Shinji had already talked to him. It's interesting that Shinji is so prolific. I'm really curious about him. Like, what the fuck's he doing here? He already talked about possessing someone. He seems to be really interested in me in particular. I'm hoping that I have enough soon. Enough drinks. for him to give me the upgrade. But I'm worried that I'm going to need to get all the drinks on the island first, which is a lot. At least the blood crystals I'm finding will help me towards that goal. What was that? Did you guys see that? There was something moving. I don't know if it was just my eyes, but like it totally looked like there was something orange that moved behind that pillar. Island 22. The vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. Okay, we're at 20 blood crystals. I don't see anything too special. I think this is the factory. Probably. The factory is where he said the vending machine was located that had the upgrade. But I can't get it until he gives me the okay. The Dead Zone holds many secrets. Look at the scavengers above. They feed off things that some do not want seen. It's a good place to hide something. I gotta go run off and get prepared to go out for dinner. But I'll definitely pop in occasionally. Well, thank you so much for following me, Kayla. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your dinner. You bet it is, Love Dies. You bet it is. There's some shit in there, alright. See ya. I could not play this game if I was a family-friendly entertainer, you know? Okay, I need pyramids to get in there, too. Oh, so, Kayla, thank you so much for the host as well. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's see what we can find, guys. It's very dark. Where's this take me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ouch. Well, you know what? I don't want to bother with that right now. Let's see if we can break through this nightmare computer. Oh, cool, I can. And be prepared. I mean, go be anxious that I'm being dragged somewhere during these times. Oh, no. Kayla, and I wish you luck. And infinite health blessings. I would rather you not die. The puzzle system in this game is kind of interesting. It's very simple, but not terrible. I guess they just don't expect people to have the tools to break in, right? I don't know what I just broke into, by the way. No idea. Ion sequence 12, Centuries of Visions. Every clock remained at 0000, and we all saw Great Stone Citadels on a Forgotten Planet. That's interesting. It's traditional to donate blood and let prayer at a temple. Yes. Okay, sad goat walk with me. So I cut myself, and then I get something for it. Cosmic Deceit carving. A carving that details the god Cosmic Deceit, the many-armed iguana buried under the shifting sands of the bizarre purple desert in Egypt. A nasty and selfish god. He died after his plan to seduce Romeo Silence was foiled by the Syndicate. is this? A diary from a worker in the power station. They're complaining about abnormal time distortions from being near the reality folding drive. Lost time, days that go on for months, and unexpected age regression are all common side effects. I'd rather me not die too, but yeah, I'll be safe. I know how to be safe. If anything does happen, I'm pretty sure nothing could survive in my horribly pH unbalanced body anyway. I'm basically a xenomorph. Well, Kayla, I trust that your xenomorph body will keep you safe. Try to only kill a minimal amount of people. The more people you kill, the more likely you are to meet Sigourney Weaver. And yeah, we don't want that for you. What makes a good killer? You mean someone that's good at killing, or somebody that doesn't get caught? The first one. Coldness, passion, leads to mistakes. If someone survives being killed, you've messed up. I'm just gonna go kill enchiladas. Well, kill the fuck out of those enchiladas for me.
I don't like this.
If you can kill, it's the most routine thing in the world to make a good killer. What about not getting caught?
The investigator is here.
You either need to disappear or make it seem too ridiculous that you could have been involved. Avatar 40k, thank you so much for the follow. Bye, Kayla. You think there's someone like that on this island? If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Good point! That's waifu material right there. I don't care what you say. Ooh, can I get in this one too? I can. Nice. It's nice to have upgrades. Cosmos. We're looking at with moon and then mini moon, and then goat. We're looking at goat head. Goat head. There we go. And then I need horns. One horn. Two horns. Okay, cool. Into the next area. This is a little unnerving for me to see all those shrines to people. You know? I don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna find out. Is that another ghost? Oh, the reality folding drive. Let's see if I can get up there to get that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go talk to the ghosts. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to, I don't know what's down there. I'll go down there in a second after I go talk to this person. My dreams, filled with endless images. Working at the power plant, a cursed life, the assignment we all fear. Worse than the deep factory. Your thoughts disappear, replaced by lives you haven't lived. Lives you won't need. Lives you might lead. Time disappears. The same day recycled. The same day disappears. My mind broke. A million shards. I can't ascend to heaven without knowing who I am. I just remember my fish tank, outside my apartment, near the convenience store. I love those fish. Who am I? Okay, so I need to find his apartment. Then, the convenience store, his apartment. Now, I know it's not a good thing being this close to the reality folding drive. Do you want? Each machine is sold out of everything but one drink, and when I've bought enough of them, I'm assuming all of them, I get an access to another upgrade. A sweet seasonal drink popular with kids uses flavors from flowers around the island to create a unique taste. Oh, please tell me I've got enough now. You have tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make. You are our most valued customer. Do you have a favorite? It's so hard to pick my favorite. Never mind that. Remember the upgrade for Starlight we mentioned? We come through for you. Hang on for a second. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses. Why is Hotline like that jammed in a vending machine? The Dead Nebula security chief is a real moron. He'd been showing off just before the slaughter ritual. He thinks exposing OS loopholes is a great way to impress people. Why did he have a Starlight upgrade? He did a favor for someone he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. They promised him a piece of Syndicate tech in return. When he got it was an unusable upgrade for use on a device he'd never seen. Like we said, moron. How did it end up in a vending machine? Marshall's come knocking. He tried to hide it. It's jammed in dispensing mechanism. Should come out if you try making a purchase now that it's been rebooted. Works for me. Appreciate it. If the culprit lets out a confession in range of our microphones, we'll let you know. I like Dead Nebula. I really want to talk to them. Okay, so new fast travel location. It's nice to have all these locations. This is a lot of stuff I still haven't been able to explore yet. Island Sequence 011. 11th Island Sequence. The God Hunters have yet to make their move. We continue to resurrect our gods timidly. This was wholly unbefitting. The name Ezra Albertine is on the locker. Ooh. Maybe that's who that is. Oh, another memory. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence. Ash Street Housing District. Our currency doesn't work. It works as much as anything does. Why is there a limit if it's just blood? If people don't have limits, they start going crazy. Gambling gets out of balance. I want to see that. No, you don't. Mikami's Masterpiece 4 whiskey. Whiskey made by a master, responsible for a number of classics. Number 4 is an undisputed masterpiece. Someone was drinking on the job. Anything else I need? Nope, doesn't look like it. I have a feeling that's a really horrible job. They really should have automated that power plant if there's literally a reality folding engine on top of it. Okay, I wonder where that factory is. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. See if he's Albert. No, I don't have that info yet. Okay. It probably is him. Like, that's just my assumption on that fact. Agri Fields, breathing life back into paradise. There we go. Sometimes I have to concentrate on being silent so I get stuff like that. Covetable workers reward obtained. A voucher that can be redeemed for 2 minutes of time in a footbath rewarded to workers that have exceeded their quota. Aw, man. I already spent the money on that footbath, too. Interesting. There we go. More blood crystals. I wonder what the limit on them is. If there is a limit. I don't think I'm ever going to reach it because I'm just going to spend them. But who knows? It's nice to unlock all these fast travel points, but I feel like I'm going to have so many on my map that I have no idea where to go in the future. Okay, here we go. Let's get some more. Something down there, I can't reach it. That's probably what those things are for, maybe make the water come up. Recording 4. They're watching me. They know I can see the lines. I can never see them clearly when they're there. The watchers asked Joseph if he could see the lines. He couldn't either. People in the apartment are looking at me weird. Someone has been gossiping. Is that pot? Is this a pot field? Another blood crystal, cool. Valve handle, cool. There we go, I needed that. I'm buying drinks to add them to my collection at this point. There might be something else I can get if I keep buying them. Who knows? But, if there is, that'd be great. Just wanted to check in here just in case. You never know. Okay, let's go turn those handles. Unless I need 3 valve handles, that would suck. Oh, I do need 3 valve handles, damn it. Hi, Shinji. Dance, come on, get down on the floor. We've taken it upon ourselves to move a little more. Dance, get up, show us what you got. We gotta rock your potty now, let's take it to the top. Oh, forget it. You're not going to beatbox. If you're not going to beatbox, I'm off. How do we, there should have been a button to beatbox. That's all I'm saying. Protest letter. Manifest a letter written by protesting workers. Interesting. I can't imagine a protest going over too well here. I mean, these islands are not good places. Not for anyone but the syndicate. The people basically work to make their lives happy. Meanwhile, everybody else is living as a slave, basically. Okay, I wonder. Where that other valve is. That staticky sound makes me think that it's near. Proud pin badge. A pin badge made to celebrate Perfect 25. Yeah, but not a single one of the workers would be happy about that, right? Cool, I got them all. Let's go see what it does. Yeah, I goddamn love this game. It's easily becoming one of my favorite games that I've played on PC. I love the world. If they didn't have so much lore behind it, I don't think I'd like it as much. But this world is fantastic, and I'd love to see more games that take place in this world. Which is the main reason that I was interested in making a tabletop of it, because it just sounds so fun. To like create a mystery and then have the mystery completely open for the players. This should have flushed the drains. Wonder if anything has floated up. Whoa. That's so pretty. I wonder where it is. I can't remember exactly where I was seeing it before, but I'm sure looking around I'll find it. Now, this would be good if it was like something pertaining to the murder in particular. Oh, I see where a blood crystal is, so I'll go over there and grab that. Fuck yeah. Teach you to hold it just out of my reach. Now, where is it? Do I need to drain the water again? I wonder if the field's being this close to that reality machine, reality folding drive, does anything to them. Am I just missing it? Oh, there it is. What's a tablet doing shut down the drain? It moves, at least. The user is Lydia. Oh. Detected corruption of Lydia's Daybreak tablet. Checking for restore point. Restore point found. Safe backup found. Restoring messages. Lost message sender. Witness to the end. Recipient Lydia. Daybreak. Attachment recovered. Downloading. Starlight has pulled a message from the backup. Message from Witness to Lydia. The message is blank, but there's an attachment. It's a data key that allows access to a specific network computer. One on the beach, apparently. This code looks like it's designed for remote access rather than physical handshake. Why was Witness to Lydia? That is something that I want to check out. These files. Oh, so that's Sam, really? Told me that the last job Sam and Lydia were on. Great. Alex. Okay. Looking through skins. Okay, there's nothing more for me here. So, the next thing I should really do probably is talk to Sam Daybreak or Lydia Daybreak. There's Shinji. Let's go talk to him real quick. And I do see a Nightmare computer there as well. Want to know what I think about the crime? It's in Smiles, Love Dies. You start breaking Smiles, I bet you'll find the answer. I'm not into smashing faces. It was a metaphor or abstract or something. Stop being so literal. Break the Smiles. If I can crack the code, let me use the tower to verify any cell phone data I can find. Ooh. Time to become Big Brother. Star. Roach. We're going with a bam, 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 then thin horns. Okay, perfect. So we deciphered it. There's usually an interface at the top of the towers where I can verify cell phone data I found. Tower can help me scan phone records. Scan Witness's phone. Got the record of calls made by Kiko to Witness. Witness wasn't in his apartment. Okay, so Witness, but it says that Kiko was at the Syndicate HQ. That's weird. She told me she's at the Desolation Skull. There we go. She lied to me. There's an unknown number in here. It's not in any Syndicate phone records. It was dialed at midnight last night. The call picked up, but it ended under a second. That might be innocuous, but it probably isn't enough. This tower can help me scan phone records, Yuri. I've got the records. It looks like all the calls made to or by Yuri happened at the Celebratory Gardens. All the calls from last night are from Yuri to Lydia, all about the same length. These are him directing her to different Syndicate members for pickup. Please review the data between 20 through 50 and midnight. There's a gap. Phone was dark for 10 minutes. Yuri was Lydia's handler last night. I asked her if she had trouble contacting him. Sarah can help me scan phone records. Okay. I'll have to come back here, so hopefully there's a fast travel point. But now I know for sure that Akiko was lying to me. Not that I trusted her from the start. She's been way too combative, and she had a direct access to the to Henry. We're saving and establishing a fast travel point here because I will need this in the future. I'm assuming once I get more cell phone records. I think it was 10. Hit that in sequence, humanity's god hunters learn of our secret islands. We hid from them for so long, but now they know a time of fear. So yeah, we're outside of normal human jurisdiction, I guess, on these islands. It's easy to think of this being something that is part of the greater world, but in reality, it's very, very separate from it. I wonder if there are ways to die in this game. I'm just really curious. Notice the clouds? What about them? They break! You see them flicker every so often. This reality's dying. The wheels are starting to come off. What else is going to break? Everything and probably nothing. Something to look forward to. Okay. Let's head to the beach. There's that ghost again. I'll need to find out who he is too, once I find where the convenience store and the light are. I also need to find the factory. Ah, the factory. Alvin Gorge. Me too. Dead Moon, a fruity carbonated drink with added vitamins and minerals sold at a discount to Deep Factory workers. I want to get a save point over here too. Island Sequence 21 Memento. Sorting for his island sequence, we restore the heartbeat of Moonlight Petal. She slumbers under Siberia. We must give her more power. An oasis in tropical heat.
I'm glad to see that.
Lord Paradise is good. I feel like I'm concentrating a little harder now. Feels like I can find anything even if it's hidden. Please hold Bante button to reveal island secrets. These islands are weird. Cute. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I can now meditate to find where everything's hidden. So there are definitely things you need double jump to get to. Well, that's really cool. I'm glad I found that fountain. I think this is taking me back to the factory. Blue goat brings fruit. So I remember a statue I'd found before asking for fruit. But it looks like I don't have something I can put in there yet. Oh, cool. A1. The upgrade. Hopefully this is the pyramids upgrade. Visions of Worship. Okay. Yo! You got the upgrade. Good work. Told you to come through for you. Thanks for the help. No worries. Always got to help the investigator of a mass murder. Don't forget to install it from Starlight's inventory. Don't you think that's a hassle? An unnecessary step? Friction is nice. These things more meaningful. I guess. We'll let you get back to it. Remember to buy more drinks. Buy more drinks. I like that logo, by the way. The like saliva dripping down. It's kind of sexy. Okay, now I have Visions of Worship. All I need left is Pyramid. It's the only one I don't have. Nice, I'm back to 20. The factory is also empty. We're going to have to build another factory in the next area too. Yes, I see the ladder. I'm surprised I didn't see that beforehand, you know? Okay. So, let's donate some blood. It's time to go walk with me. Blood Dancer. Gifted technology to many races, Astro Engineer without equal. Thinks nothing of ethics and used much of her technology to perform genocides across entire planets. Blood Dancer is just one of the many deities we worship. We're not the good guys. I can see it now, I think. These lines, like the air is forming around something weird, like the air is a membrane that something's pushing against. Am I the only one that can see it? I'm scared but elated. Is this the cosmic truth? Okay, I can get up there from here. There we go. You've been switching out the skins on Starlight? What business is that of yours? Chill, I'm just looking out for fellow generation remixers. Can't just have the standard thing these days. Gotta make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows your personality or something. I don't know. Now I wonder where Visions of Worship will take me. Swipe crane system card, open barrier. I guess I need to find a crane system card. Okay. I'm going to use this because I need to open the fast travel point just in case, but also because saving is necessary. Idyllic Beach. Okay. I wonder what the crane will do. Maybe it opens up the gate here. Oh, there's his boat. Doom Jazz. It's interesting. I keep coming across like little barriers, but they don't block more than like a space. Hi, Ella. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Axel Steele, welcome. It does show that you guys rated me. Some of my alerts aren't really working, but hi, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming. We're just solving some mysteries here on Paradise Killer. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up. There we go. I'm back. How are you guys doing today? I wonder, can I access that system now? Oh, cool. So I haven't been able to access this Hammer computer before. That's great. I'm doing all right, you know. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. Maybe another 20 minutes. But I'm doing all right. I'm really liking this game, which makes it difficult to stream because I always want to fucking play it. But I want everyone to find out at the same time I do what the fuck's going on with people. That's super enjoyable, but I'm really liking it. It's not that one, it's this one. And then we're gonna go with a large half moon. Oh, here we go. And then a single star.
Sure.
These are logs of who entered next to the building last night. Let's see. 1734. So 434. And witness enters. 2058. Carmelina arrives and witness buzzes her in. 2358. The god of justice marshals arrives and secures the building. 0018. Witness and Carmelina exit. 331. Witness returns. His alibi. His logs are sealed by the Nightmare computer. They cannot have been tampered with. Witness and Carmelina have alibis. Yeah, their alibis are still good. But the two people I'm most suspicious of right now are Yuri Knight, who I need to go talk to. You too. A light floral drink marketed at women, very popular with men. Parasol. Oh yeah, okay, so let's see. I am looking for... How far away is Yuri Knight? 86 meters? Okay, I'll go talk to Yuri. Yuri Knight's, he checked out some demonic books, some books on like demon summoning and shit, a while ago. And so he's very sus. Incredibly sus. At least for that incident. I don't think he's the one who killed them. He might have been a part of it, for sure. Where is Yuri? He's that way, okay. He's in the Gardens of Remembrance, if I remember right. Okay, crack that computer. Save, just in case. This game is creepy enough that I think someone could probably kill me, you know? Oh. Okay, just get your phone. You can have it back now. My job isn't to believe. I need proof. And now you have proof.
Truth is revealed.
There's a 10-minute period where your phone went dark. Your alibi has a hole.
Why?
Maybe your phone was off. Why would my phone be off while I'm directing the fairy woman? Do you even think, Freak? The reality folding drive might have disrupted the communications. That's a pretty iffy statement. At the end of an island, the folding drive does a final burst to power both islands during the transition. The radiation sometimes causes localized areas of communication and electrical interference.
That's weird.
That seems convenient. What do you want me to say? The possession library is. Have you ever visited the library vaults? From time to time. For work or personal use. What does it matter? I'm chasing some leads. That vault contains fluent text about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council. It also contains other books. I am the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and text for her work. So you didn't take books on demonology? Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, Freak? Fucking hate this dude. What do you know about the second holy seal? We don't know about the seals, Freak. That's the point. Ever worn a space helmet, Yuri? Why would I wear a space helmet? Get through the second seal. Never been through it, Freak. A space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that look like they came through your hat. That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, Freak. You're gasping at straws. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Didn't see you, Freak. Did you see the architect last night? I saw that architect before I started my duties with the fairy woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was there. Did you see the doctor last night? Said he was at his clinic. Ask him, not me. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? Seriously, do I need to hold your hand? Go and speak to the Grand Marshal. Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal Guards outside the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. Yeah, I don't like this guy. So they call me Freak because they call me an investigation freak. Which, I mean, I don't quite agree with, but still. So we've talked to him again. I need to talk to the fairy woman. She's probably my next lead. There's also some sort of weird god that I found. Some housing, Donchi. Some apartments, syndicate apartments, council building, gardens, MPHQ, courthouse, Doom Jazz Yacht, factory, Rally Fulling Drive, pyramid. Okay. So I remember I need to find a graveyard of some sort. I haven't found one yet. If I hold Q, I meditate. I wonder if that affects this. Let's see. So I'll head in that direction, but first, I'll just head in that direction. Seems about the right thing to do. I could spin a blood crystal, but just in case I end up finding something I want to investigate, I'll not do that. Now I could go talk to Crimson again. I'm about there anyway. So, might as well go see my waifu a bit. These files. Sure, I am one skin for one crystal. Sure, I'll buy a crystal. Ooh, that's cool. That's a nice skin. Starlight upgrades. No. I guess, these files. Second seal. What do you know about the second seal? One of the secrets I've never been able to get my hands on. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry's possession worries me. Nothing has surfaced about it. It's either as they say, or someone's keeping it secret. How did he get knowledge to communicate with the gods? The library in the HQ is full of hidden grimoires. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Did you see the Grand Marshal? I didn't see Akiko. You should speak to her. Did you experience a comms blackout last night when the reality filling ground burst? Not down here. They are very rare, lady. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements? Grant nothing more than what Akiko says. Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night? Secrets about that happened with their way to her. Did you see the doctor last night? I know something about his clinic, but won't charge you. Find the back door. Did you see the architect? Oh, she's hanging out with Witness. You should ask her. Witness. Any idea how I can track down the phone number? I have my ways. I can run a search. There's a service fee. Yeah, of course. Thanks, lady. What's the number? Let's see. Nothing. That number isn't registered to a phone on this island. Are there unregistered phones? No, Masahiro controls the phone output. Everything is registered. I have a back door in the system so I can scope the numbers. Is there anything else that could have a number attached to it? Not a clue. You only need to go looking. You see Witness. I heard Carmelina. Witness's motive. Let's see your crystal. I know Witness is going to despise Montserrat. Montserrat was tightening his grip on us all. Montserrat was giving into paranoia, worried about his precious, perfect little island. History was repeating. The island was shrouded in fear. We'd all grown complacent and happy in our freedoms. Montserrat had always been building towards a perfect island and a perfect syndicate. As you know, the syndicate was formed with the goal of resurrecting our gods. 24 islands in, and we weren't doing a good job. Almost all the pyramids out in the ocean sit empty. Montserrat didn't care, though. He decided that was step 2. Montserrat was obsessed with island sequences. He drifted that way. Most of the syndicate are self-serving and followed. Why worry about the gods if you can get a nicer apartment? Why wouldn't Witness want to go along with that? You've been gone a while. Montserrat changed. So did Witness. Witness didn't trust Montserrat at all. Has Witness been deceived by a god? Not that I'm aware of, but never had that suspicion. I think it's just some radicalization. He slipped further and further into worship and fear of the astral masters. You don't need to be deceived into being a servant, and you've got a healthy dose of that of end of times fear in you. So Witness has murders. The council will put the fear of the gods in them. Ooh, Crimson looks good. You cannot take Crimson. PC. Also, welcome back. Crimson is mine. I've already ditched. So Witness murders. The council will put the fear of gods into them and refocuses the syndicate on our holy mission. I'm not saying that's what happened. If you want to pin a motive on Witness, it's what I'd go with. Y'all can't come into my stream and claim my waifu that I've already claimed. Okay? I claimed her 3 episodes ago. If another hot waifu shows up, you can have her. Witness believes we're heading for the end times. I might share, like, a little bit. But I'm already sharing with one person, so I can't just, like, keep sharing. How can we have end times if our gods are dead or dormant? I dibs the next hot waifu. Gotcha. Only a handful of gods came to Earth. The rest of them are out there. The The gods are self-serving morons. They never looked out for their own kind. Take it up with witness. I have no time for religious debates. Why does Doomjaps have a photo of Akiko? Gotta pay. He was in a relationship. He still loves her. It didn't work out. She can't relate to people who aren't soldiers, and he can't keep his dick in his pants. Personal experience? Joe on the top. Why would Doomjazz kill the council? Got the cash to pay for a secret? This is a big one. The syndicate's origins aren't what they seem. Ooh, 3. He knows the original secret. Before the first island during the Great Betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that got Doomjazz's father killed. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I always heard rumors about him before I joined the syndicate. There weren't many humans the gods feared, but he was one of them. There was another game like this where people were kidnapped and they had clones of them, but I can't remember it. Interesting. When the syndicate fled to the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon. He was wrong, there was nothing there. Doomjazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Montserrat's folly. It was too much, our pursuers broke through and killed half of the syndicate before we got away. The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it. Ice Kiwami likes to talk when he's had a drink, and Doomjazz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip. Ooh. Ice Kiwami had some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago. It's rare for syndicate members to take their life. Unheard of for council members. A secret for another time. Montserrat was planning on doing a similar operation that got Doomjazz's father killed. A suicide mission for Akiko. Doomjazz found out. So he'd kill a council to protect her. Wouldn't you kill a bureaucrat to save the woman you loved? Ooh. Yeah, I'd kill a bureaucrat to save you, Crimson. What are you planning to do with your amassed wealth? If trade is good, you're carrying a lot of blood crystals. A quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people. Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. How misanthropic. You sure that's healthy? Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of? It's good. I bought a can, the last one on the island. There's a competition to win a date with me. With a winning ring pull. Anyone win? I'll let you into a little secret. There are no winning ring pulls. I know certain things about the Dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I know these things, and she made the winning ring pull disappear. I'm not a prize to be passed around. I tried to think what your file on me looks like. I know all sorts. There's always more to learn. Ooh. Maybe you can learn more about me one day. Don't be a tease. But be seeing you later. Ooh. Yeah, there's relationship mechanics. I am so down. Like, I will totally date Crimson. I don't give a fuck. She's got fucking butterflies flying around her. So she used to be human. But she impressed a god, and the god gave her a blessing, which changed her head into that into the deer head or doe head. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was heading towards her. Thanks, endearing. Or that's endearing. Yeah, it is. I like her. Okay, I'm really close. There we go, 69. Perfect. Won't go any further than that. Okay, we'll unlock this. I'm gonna go talk to her, and then I'll probably end the stream after that conversation. Ooh. She's up there, but she's by the monoliths on the beach. A2. I have the feeling that something will happen once I've bought all the drinks. A tropical flavored drink full of electrolytes. It used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to aim it at men. Tropical Demolition. Wow. Oh, shit. A severed arm? What the fuck? I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Why did you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this form together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? That's a weird thing on these islands. There she is, right next to her car. Okay, actually, before I talk to her, I'll probably end the stream, just that way I've got something fresh to go on to for next time. Because she'll lead up to a lot of leads and speculation, because she's one of the last people I have to, that I haven't talked to yet, about this. So, let's go ahead and save. Thank you everyone who came to the stream. Thank you all so much for the raids. I really, really appreciate it. Ella, thank you for your raid. Thank you, Miko Lotte, Saturn, and Lily. And thank you, Hayato, as well. It was super nice to see you all. I'm really happy to have streamed and had you watch. This game is really fun. I can't wait to play some more of it. Honestly, I'm tempted to play longer, but I do have some other commitments today. But thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you all again. Have a good night. Actually, yeah, okay. Bye.